Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. I'm continuing my 2014 NFL Draft team needs analysis, and this video is for the Green Bay Packers. The Packers finished 8-7-1 in the regular season, winners of the NFC North, losing in the wild card round of the playoffs to the San Francisco 49ers. And to me, the Packers have some glaring needs, and a lot of those needs and the filling of those needs will depend on what happens in free agency to a lot of their key players. And I think you can start on the defensive side of the ball, and I think they're going to upgrade that free safety position. They have a free agent in that spot right now, in MD Jennings, a restricted free agent. I think they'll make him a low tender offer, probably move on from him and get an upgrade at that free safety position. They need a guy who can cover better at that free safety position, in my opinion, and I think they address that in the early to mid rounds of this 2014 NFL Draft. From there, you go to the cornerback spot. What happens with Sam Shields? He's an unrestricted free agent. He'll be the best cornerback available on the market. The knee injury he suffered against the 49ers doesn't appear to be serious. If he's looking for a contract in that $7 to $8 million range, are the Packers willing to pay that? Once they decide that, they can sort of move forward. If they're not going to pay Sam Shields, this is expected to be a pretty deep cornerback class in this draft. Do they jump on one early to try to replace him, or do they give him the $7-8 million he's looking for? Look to see how that situation unfolds. At the linebacker position, they'll have Clay Matthews back, they'll have AJ Hawk back, but what about Mike Neal? Mike Neal again was hurt against the 49ers, another knee injury. We didn't hear about the severity of that injury. Even if he is able to come back, do they make him a competitive offer as a restricted free agent? Do they move on from Mike Neal and try to upgrade that position in the linebacking core? Again, a situation to monitor and a position they may prioritize in the draft. On the offensive side of the ball, I wouldn't exactly call it a weakness of a position, but you have two free agents at the tight end position, Andrew Quarless and, of course, Jermichael Finley. Both of whom, all right, I think the Packers will make efforts to work with. First of all, the situation with Finley is a little bit different because he would command more money if he's healthy. But obviously, with that neck injury and the situation he's going through involving that, you have to let that situation play out before you commit the type of money that a guy of his caliber would get when he's healthy. Do they look to maybe bring Corliss back a little bit more on the cheap? Do they look to upgrade that position in maybe the middle rounds of the draft to get a guy just in case Jermichael Finley is declared healthy, but maybe is not the old Jermichael Finley that we're used to? I think that's another situation to monitor. A lot of these situations with the Packers on both sides of the ball that will affect, in my mind, who they draft and what position they draft are going to come, as I said at the beginning of the video, are going to come from how these situations play out with their free agents. But I think in general, the free safety position is a good bet for an upgrade. We'll see what happens with Sam Shields. I still think, if anything, even if they bring Mike Neal back, that they at least get some depth at that linebacker position. And I think they draft a tight end no matter if they re-sign Quarless or Finley. I don't expect both to be back, certainly. Guys, let me know what you think of the Packers draft situation. Again, a little bit more complicated of a situation for them because of the number of free agents they have at key positions. Let me know what you guys think. Hit me up in the comments. Hit me up on Twitter as well. Be sure to subscribe to my channel covering the draft, wall to wall, covering the playoffs as well. Always talking the news of the day in the NFL. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.